So this attack never would have happened because the bomb itself was fake, thanks to the participation of this FBI agent who was acting undercover. Was fake thanks to the participation of this FBI agent.
So here's what we know. This morning, after months and months of planning, according to authorities, the guy who's a Middle Eastern man and came over here with, as Rick reported, the sole intention of destroying America, took a van full of something that he thought was something else, took it downtown next to the Federal Reserve Bank, had a cell phone through which he was going to trigger it, dialed the number, waited for it to go boom, and instead of it going boom, the authorities came and arrested him. Sounds like a major, major thing, doesn't it? Fox News senior judicial analyst is here, Judge Andrew Napolitano. This sounds familiar. This sounds familiar.
This is the 18th person since 9/11 that the FBI has found and persuaded to go along with a plot that it created, it controlled, and that never endangered anybody. How do they find people? The American public has to make a determination. Do they want FBI agents looking for crazies and weak people among us and leading them to believe they're going to commit a crime? Because these people end up going to jail for the rest of their lives. This will be, and he'll probably be convicted, because the FBI probably taped everything he did, audio and video. This will be the 18th such person that the FBI has taken off the streets using this method. Is it a good thing, or is it pushing the limits of what the law enforcement should be doing?
On February 26, 1993, at 12:19 p.m., a truck bomb detonated in the underground parking garage of Tower 1 of the World Trade Center complex. The bomb was a urea nitrate device enhanced with hydrogen gas. The bomb ripped a 30-meter-wide hole through 4 sublevels of concrete. 6 people were killed and 1,042 injured.
Last winter, the FBI was praised for its speed in cracking the case of the World Trade Center bombing and bringing 4 suspects to trial. Now, there is some evidence that the FBI may have known of the plot in advance through an informant and might even have stopped the bombing that killed 6 people. Correspondent Jacqueline Adams has the story.
FBI agents might have been able to prevent last February's deadly explosion at New York's World Trade Center. They discussed secretly substituting harmless powder for the explosives, but they didn't, according to the FBI's own informant, Imad Salem. Unbeknownst to the FBI at the time, Salem recorded many of his conversations with his handlers.
As reported by CBS News, the New York Times, and other respected news organizations at the time, Imad Salem was an ex-Egyptian army officer turned FBI informant and was essential in helping convict others in the bombing. However, it was Salem's contention that he had agreed to supply fake explosives to the bombers, and he was overruled by his FBI handlers. Salem, perhaps experienced in the machinations of black ops, had the sense to tape some of his telephone conversations with his FBI handlers, including FBI Special Agent John Antichev. This is a recording of one of Salem's conversations with Antichev.
Everything was submitted with a receipt, and now it's questionable.
It's not questionable, it's like a little out of ordinary.
Okay.
You know.
All right. I don't think it was. If that's what you think, guys, fine. But I don't think that, because we was start already building the bomb, which is went off in the World Trade Center. It was built by supervision from the Bureau and the DA, and we was all informed about it, and we know that the bomb start to be built. By who? By your confidential informant. What a wonderful, great case.
Wow.
And then he put his head in the sand and said, oh, no, that's not true. He is son of a bitch. Okay, it's built with a different way in another place, and that's it.
In the taped conversation, Salem makes it clear that the FBI informant had in fact gone ahead and built the bomb. Antichev says nothing in response. Hundreds of hours of taped conversations exist between Salem and his FBI handlers, but they were never used in the trials of the bombing conspirators. To this day, the FBI refuses to acknowledge their foreknowledge of the attacks or the fact that their informant built the bomb.